We're doing an album. I'm back with these little videos, and I'm going to try and whiz through some of the musical bits that I'm working on. There's only one song at the moment that I'm sort of chipping away at with the lyrics for, and my god, it feels like hard work. Sort of coming back to it after being on holiday and taking some time away from the writing. So I'm going to run you through a bit about where that's at and what's next, and then just a bit about life in general. I think it'd be cool to include some more general life stuff in here. Okay, so we're on this long song. Been working on some lyrics for the verse, so this section here. Riff first. Got some lyrics here. Yeah, they are these bits. That's a sort of, third verse. It's kind of three. There's one like gentle verse and two kind of heavier ones. So far I've got quite a lot in the way of lyrics. I'm working on what to do for the build, and I found I was getting a bit lazy with the lyrical choices. I got to this build here. And so I think I need to come back to them because I can feel my brain sort of switching off as I was trying to do some lyrics for this bit. So put the lyrics up on the side of the screen here, starting from here. Pre-chorus is kind of the first thing you hear. Verses, choruses, whatever. Kind of struggling with lyrics at the moment, so I think I'm going to spend a bit more time just like practicing lyrical stuff, writing in my own time, reading a bit more. I did some production edits on the breakdowny section here, so we've got this breakdown. The second half, here it sounds a bit fuller if I just highlight the bass and the guitars. So this is version 1. Version 2. Very dissonant sounding. If I get rid of the lead part. It's just kind of stupid, but sounds good here. It just completely grates the bass. I don't know if it's like a semitone or how far apart it is, but yeah, it sounds nasty. So happy with that, and then chucked in some layers on this last outro. You can hear the octave layer on the outro. So that's the part here. So that's where we're at with this song. There's not a huge amount left to do lyrically. I just need to have a go at singing it, and I don't really know what I've still got a lot of figuring out to do with this one. So I realised I didn't talk much about the album side of things, so we're going to go back and re-record some of the old tracks. And not entirely, just like I'm going to redo some vocals and remix them is kind of the most important bit there. There's a few mixing changes I want to make, and then also I think we're going to get a more consistent drum sound across the whole. We've got 10 tracks now, so it'd be cool to have an album, it's like a body of work, and then move on from there and see what we want to write next. It's been a bit scatterbrained so far, hasn't it? Yeah, so that's all I've been working on the last sort of day or two. Some lyrics, and then yeah, I've also been doing some singing practice, working on my range, getting back into that today. Did the straw singing with like the metal straw. It's quite hard to do actually, but that's good practice. So doing a bit of that, trying to build my voice. I always feel like when I get back into singing, it takes like a few weeks of just doing stuff, so I'm not putting any pressure on to sing anything just yet. I'm just going to practice for like a good few weeks while I'm writing the lyrics and remixing parts. I'm just going to be practicing in my own time. Might record a vocal cover or something just to try and do something in the meantime. Yeah, what have I been doing in real life? Been climbing a lot recently. Got onto I need to start filming some of my climbs, but I've got annoyingly I've got a sea urchin still in my finger from holiday, so climbing is a little difficult. Getting back into the gym routine, working on shoulder rehab as well. I'm opting more for like lighter weights, higher reps now. I just prefer how it feels. I don't know how to describe it. Still working hard, but let's get rid of this actually. Let's full screen me. Yeah, so trying to get back into the gym more, be regular, trying to take the old creatine, get the gains maximised. And I've been reading again. Let me get... This looked interesting. So, Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. It's such a short book, I'm already on page 69. Chapter 9, No Sympathy for the Devil. Newsmen tortured fly into madness. So we'll see what that's about, but this is interesting so far. It's all just seems to be just a drug-addled, lunatic, drug-fueled binge so far, so I don't quite know where the story's going. There was a final hint of some sort of towards the end of one of the chapters. There was something about some sort of more societal kind of conversation, discussion of sort of the end of the 60s and how that sort of was a high point, and how the 70s maybe was not, I guess. But yeah, I'm not talking very eloquently now, am I? So yeah, anyway, I'll probably finish this in the next few days, hopefully. Start promoting my online guitar mentorship. So if any of you want to check that out, just go to the link in my bio. If you want to learn from me, or if you want tips on writing songs or anything, it's all there. And also, I'm trying to set myself a challenge of doing something new every week. Even just like something small, and I've made a list with the help of good old AI. So number 1 on the list is handstand training. Because funnily enough, it did just automatically generate, and I sort of got it to generate a few ideas for me. There's some quite interesting things that I shall reveal as we go. But yeah, I'll put a little video of me trying to do a handstand on the screen. That's something I've been trying to get into. I used to be able to do like a handstand push-up, and now I seem to have devolved and I can't do it anymore. I think I could with a bit of practice, to be fair. I did it at the end of a session as well, which didn't help. So I'm going to work on handstand push-ups and actually just seeing if I can like walk on my hands a bit. No real need to do that, but it's just interesting and fun if I can do it. I think 1 week, I want to see if I can do a backflip. I reckon I could, if you gave me a week. Anyway, so that's all the random crap that I'll be working on. I think it's good to just try some new stuff, and if I do a new thing every week, I don't really care if any of it sticks or not. It's just interesting to try new things, isn't it? So I'm rambling now. Plan is tomorrow, start working on like reworking the old tunes, so maybe re-record the guitars and possibly the bass for Archetype, which was the first single for the band. And then back to the gym. Might go climbing tomorrow actually. Teaching this evening, so we'll see how those lessons go. Otherwise, that's us pretty much caught up. Probably forgotten a load of things, but anyway, bit of a rough round the edges video. I just thought it'd be good to get back into things, so I didn't really plan this. I just turned the camera on and started recording. So hopefully I'll catch you guys all again tomorrow. See you later.